again.
Mm, maybe.
Don't know.
Weird though.
Weird. It's another kind of ME.
An ME. What's an ME?
Mandela
Am
Effect.
I? Oh, oh yeah. There we go.
That's exhausting, isn't
Sorry.
it? Yeah. I've heard some really interesting explanations as to what people say the Mandela Effect is, and it's quite fun listening.
Oh yeah. What are some of them?
A lot of them rely on the outside, like it's CERN, it's
Mm.
them, it's them inserting timelines, or kind of, but there's no, well, where does it come from? Like, I dig, a lot of these things never come back to self. It's always someone doing something.
Oh
Well, if
yeah.
they're doing it, then, and you're creating your own reality, so to speak, or your own experience of reality, and where are you involved? This is what pisses me off with the no age fuckery. It doesn't make sense.
Mm.
Clever people fall for the dogma, fall for the bullshit. Yet when you put it together linearly, chronologically,
Yeah.
when you put it together, it fucking contradicts itself.
Yeah.
So wowza, the frustration,
Yeah.
as you know.
It's the one thing that I always found quite frustrating with the new age thing is that it's not just about peace and love and all that sort of bullshit, but it's they talk about self-mastery in a set of words, and yet it's always drawing in from something outside, or it's someone else's fault. But there's never a point where you really do engage the self in all things.
I know,
It never becomes an actual focal point.
I
It
know.
becomes an obsession with either a technique or a ray or a master or a fucking whatever. It's the same deal. But
Yeah.
I can't separate the two anymore. It's like it has to come down to self. And so it does, for me, as it does for you, becomes frustrating when people do talk about things like the Mandela Effect and it doesn't come back to self.
Where are you
It
in all
just,
this? And I think
yeah,
that that's what makes people confused when the barrage of information comes to you. Boom. Like you go to look for something, or you've had an experience and you want to see if anyone else has, and how to define it and how to work it out.
yeah,
And it's like there's so much out there because you're trying to make sense with it with this motherfucking thing. We all know about that.
mm,
And this is
yeah.
where we come back to experience the new black.
Mm-hmm.
Feel it. That's an experience, feeling.
Yeah.
So if you start to feel the Mandela effect, I said it right instead of the Mandela effect. If you start to feel the Mandela effect and you start to really feel into it, and I'm not talking about, really sit in essence and let essence inform you. What the fuck's the Mandela effect?
Mm.
Right? You may find that there are several explanations because, after all, if there are several of these timelines, on each of the timelines there are going to be different criteria for the dreaming. So it's like
Yes.
when I hear someone's version and someone's version, I completely concur. They can all be correct. They might not be the same as mine. This is why I'm like, I'll listen to anyone's version of shit as long as it's theirs.
Yeah.
It's
As
not
long as it's,
Master Chow Cock Fucky. It's not fucking Archangel Poo Poo. It's not anything other than what they've felt and discovered for themselves. They can be inspired by Chow Cock Fuckery. They can have Ascended Master Doo tell them something and then they go in and feel, is that right? Is that for me? I just,
Mhm. No.
everyone's going to have a different version of reality because they're all talking about it or experiencing it from their point of view and then, spewing forth. And then everyone's going to have their own version of what those words mean. This is why we get so antsy with define, define, define. So it's like we're all on the same page when we,
Mm.
are trying to sip what one spills.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think everyone's experience. These people that are going on about Enki and Enlil, their experience is valid. It's just that their Anunnaki creation story is not mine. It is part of the consciousness invasion.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it on home. Bring it on home. Family of Ra, Mumu, original creator beings. You know who you are.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, because that's where it's at. That's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in those groovers because they're my kin. They're the ones that fucking symbiose with Mu from the get-go. And they're the ones who'll be left standing when she starts standing. So that's who I'm vibing with. They're the ones in my playhouse.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
So see you in the fifth. Whatever sense of, you know, as you withdraw your energy from all these things, she's affected. Not your problem. Not your fucking problem.
It's not. That's the thing. I was looking at her going, I'm sorry, but it's either you or me, and it's me. It's me all the way.
Totally.
Because I remembered how it was to be giving her all my energy. She was better, but I was in such a dire place. I was really horrible.
Isn't it great? Isn't it great?
Yeah.
It's so amazing when you get it. Because it's like, there's so many taboos in it. There's so many, you know, against the indoctrination. That's why I'm cold, because the bloody door's open. Against the indoctrination, but fuck a duck. When you get it, you realise how you've been duped.
Yeah. That's when I realized how insidious it is because of how against the grain or the indoctrination it goes. And you realize how I've realized how much I've been taken advantage of in ways I didn't even realize. It just, wow. Like you would say, bravo. Bravo. Because they did a really exceptional job, like to really fuck it, like layers upon layers upon layers of fuckery.
And so then you say, thanks for the lessons.
Yeah, right?
Exactly.
Consciousness warrior.
And you just move right along. And you're just a formidable enemy, great, respect, thank you, show me where it's at, and I will blast it. Mm-hmm. I will take back my power, my sovereignty, my liberation. Suck on that, bitches.
Fuck yeah.